Okay, so I wasn't actually planning on starring in any of these videos, but unfortunately the floor video that I recorded earlier for some reason did not save on my phone. So I'm going to be redoing it. Please don't mind my messy basement and my dog. And I'm gonna be demonstrating the things probably not nearly as nicely as Mackenzie and Parker did earlier, but that's okay. It's just to give you guys an idea of exactly what I'm asking you to do. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna start with is we're gonna start with 3-part levers. So you're gonna do 5. So you're gonna start and finish your levers in a nice strong lunge position. So you're gonna start here. You're gonna go up and hold a T for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Go down and touch the floor and hold. 2, 3. Come back up and hit your T. 2, 3, and then finish back in your lunge. Okay, so you're gonna do 5 of those. Again, most important things are keeping your arms at your ears, keeping your arms nice and straight the whole time and trying to keep that nice straight line from your fingers all the way down to your toe going into your skull. Okay, so 5 of those first. The next thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna do 5 regular levers. So again, starting in your lunge, making sure you lift that back leg up, down, touch the floor, and stand back up. So you're doing 5 regular levers, okay, before we move on. Again, in your levers, making sure that you're keeping those arms at your ears and showing that back leg coming up before you finish the skull. The third thing you're going to do is you're going to do your handstands. So again, like I just said, making sure you're showing your levers into and out of your skull. I'm wearing running shoes because I'm on a very hard surface. So if you guys are doing any of the jumps or leaps and things on a hard surface, you can add your running shoes. And if you're not comfortable doing any of these skills on a hard surface, then feel free to skip it. You don't have to do every single thing in the video. So the next thing is 5 handstands. So again, starting your lunge, show your lever, tall handstand, levering in and out. Trying to hold your handstand as long as you can, making sure your feet are coming together nice and tight at the top of your handstand. But again, arms at your ears, showing your levers in and out of that skill. So you're going to do 5 handstands. And then the next thing you're going to do is 5 cartwheels. So again, starting in a lunge, show your lever in and out of your skill. Okay, so 5 cartwheels. After your cartwheels, you're going to do 5 cartwheel step-ins. So for that, you're going to do a nice fast cartwheel and snap your feet together, pulling your arms up nice and fast. So that's one. I'll show one more. So it's not a round off, it's a cartwheel step-in. So starting in your lunge, cartwheel fast, arms up nice and fast. Okay, so you're going to do 5 cartwheel step-ins. After that, you're going to do turn preps. Okay, so for your turn prep, you're starting nice, strong arms, going up on your tippy toe as high as you can, and finishing nice and strong. So that's one. I'll do it from the side so you can see. Here, pulling up tall on your toe, and finishing your lunge, your turn position. So you're going to do 5 turn preps. After your turn preps, we're going to do some of our kicks before we do our leaps and jumps. So the first one, you're going to do 5 plie into a front kick and 5 plie into back kick. So you're going to start, plie just means your legs are slightly bent. So starting with legs slightly bent, fast and down. Fast and down. So you're going to do 5 front kicks. I'll do it from the side so you can see. Fast step. Okay? 5 front kicks with your right leg. Same thing with your left leg. Making sure your legs are nice and straight. Arms are pressed back. You're snapping your legs up as fast as you can. So as a front, and then you're going to do the same thing to the back. Legs bent. Legs bent. Okay, so again, making sure you're squeezing those back knees as you're pulling them back and snapping them fast. This is for your split jumps. After you're done your plie kicks, then you're going to do your split jumps. Okay, so just making sure you're lifting your legs up nice and straight, landing with feet together. You don't have to hit a full split, but I want your legs to be nice and straight the whole time. Okay, so do 5 split jumps properly. After that, we're going to do plie leg hops. So same thing, this is for leaps now. So instead of just kicking your leg, you're actually going to hop off the floor. Hop off the floor, okay? So you're going to do 5 each leg to the front and then 5 to the back, same thing. Okay, so this is for lifting your legs in your leap. So 5 each leg front and back. After that, then you're gonna do 5 split leaps, okay? It doesn't have to be from a chassé, whatever area you have. Again, you might be working in a living room, you might be working in a hallway, you might be outside if it's a nice day, okay? So for 5 split leaps, you can do it from step, leap, and making sure both legs are staying straight. I apologize, my split leap's not fantastic. Okay, so 5 split leaps, making sure you're keeping your chest up, legs are staying nice and straight. After that, you're gonna do the same thing, but with side kicks. So this is for straddle jumps. So plie, fast leg up. Plie, fast leg up. Okay, so 5, each leg. Okay, and then after that, you're gonna do, 5 straddle jumps. I did not stretch prior to doing this, which I probably should have. Okay, so for your straddle jumps, just pulling your legs up nice and fast. Okay, so the final thing you're gonna do when you guys are done your straddle jumps is you're gonna go through and do 3 floor routines. So again, depending on the space, depending on where you are, also depending on your floor routine itself. Some of you might be able to do majority of the skills in your floor routine. Some of you might not be able to do any of them. So go through your dance, go through your routine as best as you can. So if you have the space, you can go through and do all of that stuff as best as you can. And one of the things that you can do is instead of tumbling, when you're supposed to be tumbling, you can do 10 switch lunges, okay? So just touching your knees to the floor. So do 10 of those where you're supposed to be tumbling just to keep your cardio up. So you should be able to do 3 at least dance routines with switch lunges happening. Maybe you're able to fit in your leaps and jumps and turns, but if not, just do the best you can. When you're doing your floor routines, please make sure you're focusing on your dance, okay? And your presentation. Make sure you're stretching all the way through, opening your chest up, getting your chin up, stretching all the way to the end of your fingertips in your presents, making sure your elbows are nice and straight, shoulders are pulled back, okay? All of that little stuff is gonna matter and it's gonna make a big difference when you come back to the gym, okay? So 3 full floor routines as best as you can fit it in. Great job, guys.